Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tuesday night World Meditation. My name is Jim Brennan, and tonight we're being broadcast from Naples, New York, my home. The sacred time and space is devoted to our shared practice of entering stillness together and of giving together. Let us surround and protect ourselves now with the love and the grace of God. Before we begin the meditation, I'd like to share a passage, but before I do that, I'd like to share an experience I had in the Adirondacks with these 3 steps I'm going to read tonight about stillness. I climbed a mountain, and it's called Mount Arab in central Adirondacks by Tupper Lake, and I met a couple, and I shared some time together with them in conversation about the intervention and also about the great waves in the world that we live in. The one gal was pregnant. She was a younger girl, and her husband was a correctional officer in the state prison there. And we talked, and during that encounter, I felt very inspired because I was sharing the mystery with them by being present to their presence in my life. In that moment, I was also present to my own life and the mystery of it, and also together what we carry within us and what we're all a part of, where we all come from. In that moment, I felt knowledge within me because I was looking for knowledge within them, and that's very important to me now when I carry stillness into the world. And this awareness of others and being aware of their stage of development helps me to become aware of my own stage of development. Because for the time that we have in the world, we have come into this world to be a contributor to the world and to others. And this is something that we all share. And in practicing the new message and stillness and many other things, I've come to be aware of that. And it's truly a gift to be recognized. And this is the real nature of our purpose and presence for being in the world now. And this is why stillness is a gift to me and also to the world. So the first step I'd like to read out of the 3 is step 284, stillness is my gift to the world. How can stillness be a gift, you may ask? It is a gift because it is an expression of certainty and peace. How can stillness be a gift to the world? Because my stillness allows knowledge to express itself through me. How can stillness be a gift to the world? Because my stillness enables all of their minds to be still, so that they may know. A mind in conflict cannot be still. A mind that is desperately seeking for resolution cannot be still. A mind that is turbulent with its own evaluations cannot be still. Thus, as you present the stillness that you are now cultivating to the world, you give all other minds that recognize you the opportunity and the demonstration that will enable them to enter stillness themselves. You are, in essence, communicating that peace and freedom are possible, and that there is a great presence of knowledge in the world, calling upon each separated and tormented mind. Your stillness is a gift. It will calm all minds. It will still all controversies. It will have a calming, soothing effect on all who suffer under the weight of their own imagination. This then is a great gift. It is not your only gift, for you will also give through your ideas, your actions, and your accomplishments in the world. Here you will demonstrate the evolving qualities of mind that are required of you as a student of knowledge. Yet of all that you may contribute to the world, your stillness will have the greatest effect. For in stillness, you will resonate with all other minds. You will calm all other minds. And you will be extending true peace into the world and with freedom that it demonstrates. And that's what we do every week. Today, remember the importance of stillness upon the hour. Look about it at the world of turbulence and realize its great application there. In your two deeper meditation practices, give yourself again to stillness. Allow yourself to escape the ambivalence and uncertainty that haunt you and that hold you back. Come closer to the realm of stillness, which is the realm of knowledge. For there you will find peace and certainty. This is God's gift to you, and this will be your gift to the world. Step 285. In stillness, all things can be known. In stillness, all things can be known. The mind is able to respond to knowledge. Then knowledge will find expression in your specific thoughts and activities. Your mind was meant to serve knowledge as your body was meant to serve your mind. In this, the contribution from your true home is able to express itself in the world of exile. Here, heaven and earth touch. And when they touch, true communication begins to exist. And the transference of knowledge is made into the world. You are preparing to become a vehicle for knowledge so that all things that you accomplish, great and small, unique and mundane, will express the presence of knowledge. Therefore, your function in the world is not grand, it is simple. It is what is expressed through your activity that is important. For the simplest action done in knowledge is a great teaching of knowledge and will express and affect all minds in the world. Therefore, remind yourself upon the hour today of the importance of cultivating stillness and the immediate freedom from anxiety and conflict that it provides for you. Allow your deeper practice periods today to be times of true devotion, where you come to the altar of God to give yourself. This, in essence, is the true church. This is the true chapel. This is where prayer becomes real and where your mind, which is an expression of God's mind in stillness, humility, and openness, yields itself to its great source. In this, God blesses you and gives to you a gift to give to the world, which is the result of your own development. All this is transpired in stillness. For in stillness, the transference of knowledge can be completed. This is absolutely natural and totally beyond your comprehension. Therefore, you need not spend energy and time speculating about it, wondering about it, or trying to comprehend its mechanism. This is not necessary. It is only required that you be a recipient of knowledge. Do not stand apart and attempt to understand it. Do not stand apart today, but enter stillness, for this is God's gift to you. In stillness, the transference of knowledge will be made. With this, you become a vehicle for knowledge in the world. And the third step is 286. I carry stillness into the world with me today. Carry stillness with you. Allow your inner life to be quiet as you moved in the world of turbulence and confusion. There is nothing for you to resolve in your thoughts now. You are learning to be with knowledge. Knowledge will organize your thinking and give it true uniformity and direction. Carry stillness with you and be certain that all of your internal conflicts will be resolved through knowledge. for you are following the source of their resolution. Each day will bring you closer to peace and fulfillment, and that which haunted you before and cast great dark clouds over your mind will simply be escaped as you walk the path of knowledge. Carry stillness with you into the world. This will enable you to be truly observant. This will enable you to see the world as it is. This will enable you to diffuse the world's conflict. For here you are teaching peace by being at peace. This is not a false peace that you are teaching. It is born of a true association with knowledge. For you are following knowledge here. You are allowing knowledge to provide the direction. You can only do this in stillness. Think not that stillness will render you incapable of genuine activity in the world. You will be active in the world and you will participate in its mechanism. But you may be still inside as you do so. You will find to your great delight that you will be far more competent, more effective, and far more responsive to others, with greater involvement and productivity as you carry this stillness into the world. Here your energy may be expressed in the world in a meaningful way. Here all the powers of your mind and your body are being contributed and are not wasted in internal conflict. Therefore, you become more powerful and effective, more certain and productive as you carry stillness into the world. Throughout the day, remind yourself that you are carrying stillness into the world. In your 2 deep meditation practices, seek the refuge of stillness, escape the world that your senses report, and enter the serenity and the sanctuary of stillness and knowledge. You will find as you proceed that your 2 longer practice periods will be times of great rest and relief, great moments of rejuvenation. They are where you attend the Holy Chapel of the Holy Spirit each day. They are where you and God meet through knowledge. These practice periods then become the highlight of each day as you learn to receive the gifts that are being presented to you. You will look forward to your practice sessions as an opportunity to regenerate and to refresh yourself, to find true inspiration and comfort, and to enable your mind to become stronger and stronger with knowledge, so that you may carry peace and stillness into the world. Please join me now in a 30-minute stillness practice, a practice that we can bring stillness into the world, a practice where knowledge can express itself through us to other individuals, a practice that we are with our teachers and our spiritual family in stillness, the great well of silence where God is. This is what we do when we practice, and we bring such a gift into the world. So take whatever time you need to read your own step tonight, today, this morning, and enter stillness when you're ready. Nase Novari Karam. While we're in this place of stillness, I'd like to share a passage from the new message speaking about the messenger. This comes from the book, The Worldwide Community. And this chapter, Supporting God's New Revelation. How can the messenger reach the world? He will need your support and assistance. His needs personally are small, but the needs of his mission are great. He is committed to bring the purity of the new message into this world. And he is the one chosen and prepared to do this. So the question arises, how would you respond if there were a new message from God being given to the world? Would you judge it? Would you dismiss it? Would you condemn it outright? Would you think it is false before investigating it for yourself? Would you investigate it for yourself? Would you experience it and take it to heart? You who are living in a time of revelation and also at a time of great and increasing danger for humanity, danger from without and danger from within. Would you not receive a new message from God to guide humanity and to prepare humanity for the difficult and uncertain times ahead? If you realize this was indeed a new message from God and not the product of one man's imagination, that it was not a deception of any kind, but the real thing, and it was happening in your lifetime, at this time, how would you respond? What would you do to support this new message and to begin to receive the gift of grace and power it would bring to your life, and how you could extend that to others who need it so very greatly at this time, where humanity is losing confidence in itself. It is growing weaker and more diffracted. It is unprepared for what is coming over the horizon. It is living on a set of assumptions that will not be able to sustain humanity into the future. It is because humanity is not responding to the great change of its time that a new message from God has been sent into this world. It is because humanity's understanding of spirituality and the destiny, the human family is so circumscribed by the past that humanity cannot see that it is entering a very different set of circumstances now. People's prayers around the world have been answered in the new message from God. It is not here to replace the world's religions, but to give them a greater understanding, to broaden their horizons, and to bring greater unity between them and within them. Therefore, the message and the messenger will need your recognition, your awareness, and your support. You must look within your heart to answer these questions and to see how to respond to this great calling. But first, you must look at the new message and come to understand really what it is, why it is here, and why its arrival is unprecedented in the world. To do this objectively and honestly, you must look at your own life objectively and honestly. Have you found the real pathway that is yours to travel? Are you responding to the deeper knowledge that God has placed within you, that is there to guide you and protect you and to lead you forward? Are you living the life you know you must live? Are you discovering and expressing your real gifts here, in light of what the world really needs from you, and not just what you want to give? Are you in the right place with the right people doing the things that you really must be doing now? Or is your life adrift and confused? Or has it become stalled, held back, or displaced? Only you can answer these questions, but they are questions you must ask and you must continue to ask, not as if there were a simple answer that comes into your mind, but as a question you must live with. A question that will reveal the answer over time as you are ready to receive the answer for yourself. There is a correspondence between you and the creator of all life, but it is happening at a deeper level within you. And the new message from God reveals how you can experience this correspondence and receive the power and the strength and the vision that God is presenting for the benefit of all humanity now. As humanity stands at the threshold of great upheaval, turmoil, and difficulty, what will be the vision? What will be the motivating force to reserve human freedom while building human unity? What will equip humanity for a future it cannot foresee and for its destiny within the greater community of intelligent life in the universe? A destiny that is now upon the human family and cannot be avoided without great cost to your future. It is not a time to react with fear. It is not a time to go into denial and rejection. It is a time to investigate and to receive the new message, to see what it is to give to you and to the world. It is the time then to support the new message and the messenger so that he can bring this gift to humanity to as many people as possible in a short period of time. For humanity does not have a great deal of time to prepare for the great ways of change. It does not have much time to prepare for its encounter with life in the universe, an encounter that is already taking place to the detriment of humanity. Let us spend a few moments together with Marshall and send him our love and our strength and devotion. Now see if there are others in the world or in your life who need to receive this strength as well. If so, spend a moment sending strength for another quality to those individuals. Namaste Nivari Karam. Thank you all for coming and your presence here and your presence in the world, and to bring stillness into the world and keeping knowledge alive. It is so important now and in the times to come. Good night.